secrets, conspiracies, and unsolved mysteries. Step into the shadows and uncover the truth. Dare to explore. Subscribe now and stay curious. The wind howls through the frozen peaks of the Ural Mountains. The snow falls in heavy sheets, covering the land in an eerie, white silence. But beneath this peaceful surface lies one of the most terrifying unsolved mysteries in modern history. It is the winter of 1959. A group of 9 hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, set out on a challenging expedition into the wilderness. They were skilled, experienced, and well prepared. But something went horribly wrong. Days passed, then weeks. No one heard from the group. Search teams were sent into the mountains, hoping to find the hikers alive. What they found, instead, defied all logic. The first discovery was their tent top buried in the snow, its fabric shredded from the inside, as if they had cut their way out in a desperate escape. Their belongings were still inside, untouched, as though they had fled without reason. Then came the bush. They were scattered across the icy landscape, separated into 2 groups. Some were barely dressed. Despite the freezing temperatures, their feet bare and their clothes abandoned. Others bore injuries that seemed impossible, massive, internal trauma with no external wounds, as if they had been crushed by an unseen force. One had a fractured skull, another was missing their tongue. No animal tracks, no sign of an avalanche, no evidence of an attacker, just the dead, staring blankly into the cold night. The official investigation struggled to explain what had happened. Theories ranged from hypothermia-induced madness to secret military experiments, from infrasound waves driving them insane to a yeti stalking them in the night. Even whispers of extraterrestrial involvement surfaced, spurred on by reports of strange orange lights seen in the sky during the hikers' last days. Radiation was detected on some of their clothing. The Soviet government quickly classified the case, fueling even more speculation. And despite numerous theories, no explanation has ever truly fit all the facts. What happened that night in the Dyatlov Pass? What could have driven 9 experienced hikers to flee their tent in such terror, only to meet such a horrifying fate? Some believe it was a classified Soviet military experiment gone terribly wrong, perhaps, testing new weapons or chemicals that caused the hikers to panic and die under unnatural circumstances. Others argue that an avalanche or katabatic winds forced them out into the cold, leading to disorientation and death. But neither theory fully explains the missing body parts, the radiation, or the catastrophic internal injuries. One of the most chilling possibilities suggests something beyond human understanding. Force lurking in the mountains. Something the hikers saw, something that sent them into a blind, primal panic. Today, more than 60 years later, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most baffling mysteries in history. Scientists, conspiracy theorists, and investigators continue to search for answers, but the truth remains elusive, and the mountains keep their secrets. The winds still blow through the pass where 9 hikers vanished into the unknown. Their footprints are long gone, buried beneath decades of snow. But some say, on the coldest nights, you can still hear the whispers of the lost, the echoes of a horror that will never be fully explained, a mystery forever frozen in time.